Wow. Make certain minds is turned off. Okay. Okay. No one is in the chat yet, and that's fine. Let's see. Okay, the connection's good. Move in just a little bit. Okay, welcome, welcome. Someone just entered. If you would just send us a message to let us know that you're hearing us okay and you're seeing us okay. Please, and announce yourself. Oh, they left. Okay, let's see. Okay, someone just came in. Welcome. If you would just send us a quick message, let us know that you're here. They left. You see right here, it shows you how many. They gave us a thumbs up and left.
Yeah.
Okay. I think it's gonna be okay. So we can go ahead on and get started. And as people come in, um, okay, someone just came in. Welcome. We're asking that you just send us a quick message, letting us know you hear us, and also just letting us know who you are. In the background here, we have a lot of background noise from the ocean, so we want to make certain that you're hearing us okay. Okay. Can you open up the chat on your phone? Maybe yours is not allowing chat to come through. Okay. So we have 3 people. Okay, in the chat. Can someone please introduce yourselves and send us a message that you hear us okay? We're about to get started here.
So you see the messages?
No, I don't see the messages. That's why I was asking if you could. Okay, everyone, we're just doing a little technical work here to make certain that we're coming through clearly. Give us just a second. Welcome, welcome. Please hit the like button as you come in. We're about to get started. We're just doing a little housekeeping, making certain that everything is uh-oh. Okay, why is there a bee on me?
They're not gonna do anything.
Are you sure? Okay. I do not like bees.
They will not do anything.
Okay. I don't like bees, you all. So if I disappear, it's because of these bees. I do not like bees. Period. Okay. So we're going to go and get started. Oh, here's someone. Cherno Cisse. Welcome. He says, yes, greetings, family. Greetings, everyone watching. Okay, great. So we're going to go ahead on and get started. If at any point you're unable to hear us, just let us know and we'll turn up the volume a little bit. Today, I'm really excited about our guest, our first Gambian. All of our people so far that has sat with us at the Soulful Sit Down have been repatriates from America. So today we have Mr. Cherno, Mr. Cherno Jallo. He is a Gambian here. I almost said Cisse. That's why I had to get it right.
Oh, we call each other Tom.
Tom. Okay. So this is Cherno S. Jallo.
Yeah.
Yes, and he is a Gambian here, and I'm going to we're going to be talking about repatriation from a Gambian perspective. So I'm gonna let Mr. Cherno introduce himself really quick.
Yeah, salam to everyone. I am Chairman S. Jallo. The meaning of S is Sadhu Jallo. So that's Chairman Sadhu Jallo. But just to cut it short, is Chairman S. Jallo. And I'm a Gambian born in Bakau, live in Beaufort. So I'm now a native of Beaufort,
Okay,
born and raised in Gambia.
cool. So you were born close to the alligator farm. Did you ever, were they always peaceful? The
Yes,
alligators, really?
yeah.
Okay, we'll talk about that another time. Okay, Chernos, he says hi, brother. He's
Tanala,
Cherno
Tanala,
Tanala. Okay,
Jantum.
okay. Okay, so you guys, there's bees and I'm really scared of bees. So please excuse me. I'm gonna try to do my best to make it through this interview with these bees swarming. Okay, so you were born here in Gambia. You said Bakau. So have you ever lived outside of Gambia or Africa?
Yes, I live outside of Gambia.
Okay.
I live some part of Europe and some part of Africa.
Okay. Interesting. Okay. So out of all the places, I'm going to. Okay, these bees.
It's
Oh
okay.
my goodness.
It's okay. They are not bees.
Are you
They are
sure?
not bees like from
You
America.
guys,
It's
I'm
a Gambian
sorry.
bees.
He said they're Gambian
Gambian
bees.
bees. They
They're
are friendly. You
Gambian
can
bees.
see.
Okay.
Once you don't touch them, they don't do anything.
Okay. You
So
guys
peace.
don't laugh at me. I'm really.
Peace.
Do they smell fear? Let's move. I can't do it.
They're not gonna do anything. Believe me, if there was something that they're gonna do, they would do. They won't do anything. They're so friendly. I'm telling you, they're not gonna do anything. Think so? That's a butterfly there. It's peace in Gambia. This shows you, even the nature are friendly to you. Once you
Okay,
don't tamper
guys,
with
I'm
them,
so sorry, but it was like four of them around my ankle. If they come back, we're going to relocate for real. Okay, guys, I'm so sorry. I know you all are having a good laugh. I would too. So, okay, so where were we? We were talking about, okay, so you've lived in other parts of Africa, and I know you were born here, so you're partial to Gambia. But is there anywhere in Africa that comes close to Gambia that you love?
yes, I would say it, um, Guinea-Bissau. I love Guinea-Bissau too because I've been there and they're nice people and lovely, very close to Gambia. And my neighboring country, Senegal, which we say, culture and tradition.
Baby, don't you?
So,
I'm sorry, we gotta move. Okay, everyone, please excuse us. Apparently, Hava, Awa, I put on something that these bees like. They are really coming after me. So we are going to try to relocate because they may not want to attack, but it's something that I have on that they really like. And I think it's that citronella. I put citronella on to keep the mosquitoes away, and they're after me. So let's again, guys, please excuse us. Charno, I'm sorry,
it's okay.
but
This one is-
okay, okay. You want to sit this way? Okay. Okay. Okay, we're gonna try this one more time, you all. Yeah. I don't don't know if I'm allergic to bees, and I just do not want to come all the way to Africa to get stung by bees and have to go to the hospital. So, uh, okay, so I feel better. Okay, so I know people. Let me see. Let's see. Good morning, family. Good morning. Okay, so no one's really laughing at me, so that's good. Okay, so Guinea-Bissau. Go ahead.
It's almost like though what they speak Portuguese and Creole.
Oh, really?
And it's not they're nice people, friendly. They have beautiful islands, landscape. You know,
Mhm.
it's nice there. I love it. I
Mhm.
would say this. All of the countries I've been into Africa, if I have to choose from Gambia, it's going to be some.
Okay. Are there mountains there?
Not much mountain, but
No mountain. Okay.
yeah. I've
Okay.
been to Guinea Conakry too,
Uh
and the
huh.
mining areas, the diamond area, and the gold area. So I've
Oh.
been to that.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I've always told Amadi I wanted to retire somewhere where there was ocean and mountains. And we love Gambia, but the only thing is missing is mountains. There's no
We
mountains.
don't have one. If you go to Guinea Conakry or Mali in West Africa, I would say it, and Sierra Leone,
Sierra Leone.
that's where you have the mountains.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Lovely landscape.
Mhm.
Some part of Guinea is beautiful. You see them building on the mountains.
Uh huh.
It was amazing.
Okay.
It's beautiful out there.
Okay. Yeah. So now they're getting Amadi. So okay. So you're actually a repatriate. You're a Gambian repatriate.
I would
It.
call myself I'm Gambian Republic, but it's like I've been out there
Uh
to
huh.
see life because
Yeah.
sometimes it's good to go
Okay.
and find out what you see over there.
Okay.
It's about, I would say this, life is all about school.
Uh huh.
Living your own country and going to a country in Africa or some part of the world,
Mhm.
it's a learning.
Okay.
And I learned a lot.
Okay.
I met a lot of people. Even though we know Africa, we have cultures, we have
Mhm.
tradition. I've been to like in Sierra Leone
Okay.
and in Guinea-Bissau, we have different tribes and different culture that I would never believe it was
Mm,
exist in Africa.
really?
It was so amazing cultures like the Balanta cultures,
Blanca?
the Balantas
Okay.
and the Papelis,
Mhm.
but even some of the Manjagos, because we have
Mhm.
Manjagos here
In Gambia?
in Gambia,
Mhm.
but I think original all of them might be coming from Guinea-Bissau.
Mhm.
But it's where a place called Kanjuku is beautiful out there. I love
Mm.
it. I love it.
Okay.
And much of my friends in Gambia here, they're Manjagos.
Wow.
My best friend
Really?
in the Gambia is a Manjago,
Wow.
Carlos Mas.
Okay. So, I mean, just to hear you talking, it's almost like you really don't have to leave Africa to see diversity and beauty here.
Definitely at the first, I said, like I said, every young guy was thinking the mentality of the Gambian mindset was let's go out there
Mhm.
to see, let's go because we have seen like people
Mhm.
departing from Gambia to
Mhm.
some part of the world, coming
Mhm.
back,
Mhm.
with some styles. I call it fancy life,
Okay.
but that's not what we need to do.
Yeah.
Believe me, we have something that if we know what we have, we're not gonna go anywhere in the
Mm.
world.
Yeah.
Not because I'm a Gambian.
Mhm.
Gambia is one of the peaceful countries on the earth.
Mhm. I believe it.
Gambia is almost a zero crime rate in the earth
Mhm.
because it's Gambia where you can be free on the street to 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 6 o'clock.
Mm.
When we are young, we used to walk from Bakau to Senegambia the whole
Mhm.
night,
Mhm.
and
Wow.
no one attacked us. And some
Wow.
even the neighboring countries, you cannot
Mhm.
do that. Some part of Dakar, you
Yeah.
can't.
Yeah. I believe
Some
it.
part of Guinea-Bissau, you can't.
Mhm.
Some part of Conakry, you can't.
Yeah.
Some part of Mali, Bamako, you can't.
Mhm.
And these are the surrounding, of West Africa, of Gambia.
Yeah.
And the peaceful, like Senegal, you have nice people. They can welcome you. They can give you shelter and food. But Gambia, I would say this is one of the most welcoming countries.
I believe that because we've been to Senegal. We like Senegal, but our preference is definitely Gambia, hands
No,
down.
it's different. It's different. Even
Yeah.
though we share the same culture, Senegal and Gambia is one country.
Mm-hmm.
That's why we call it Senegambia.
Yeah.
Senegambia is Senegalese and Gambian.
Mm-hmm.
You know, there was no diversity.
Mm-hmm.
According to history, Senegal owns up to Brikama.
Okay. Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
But Gambia
Okay.
also own up to Boo, Kaulak.
Okay.
So the
Okay.
English and the French exchange of this just for the interest
Okay.
of the Atlantic Ocean,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
but
Okay.
it's something that is, you know, it's unique.
It's the colonization that really divided
Yeah, definitely.
Gambia and Senegal. Okay, I can
Not
see
not
that.
even Gambia. The whole Africa was
Yeah,
one.
all of you're right. You're
You
right.
know,
Yeah.
all of Africa was one.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, you say you're not a repatriate,
How,
but
how
but you lived. How many years did you live out of Africa?
I would say not full time, but
Okay,
on and off.
on and off.
Yeah, on
For
and
how
off
long?
for almost 15 good years.
15 years.
Yeah, 15 good years
Okay.
on and off.
Okay.
But
So
that was a time that I lived like 4 years.
okay, you can leave them alone.
4 years, I'm never come back within the 4 years.
Okay.
But then, you know, it was just something that I feel
Mhm.
once I start coming out here back to
Uh-huh.
Gambia, you know,
Okay.
frequency. I've seen
Mhm.
something that I learned. I said, look, the
Mhm.
peace, you know, because being in some part of the world, I can see because even in Guinea-Bissau,
Mhm.
they call me Gambian,
Okay.
and I said to them, I'm not a Gambian,
Mhm.
I'm African.
That's right.
So I say,
Yeah.
in my forehead, that's nothing like Gambian.
Mhm.
So why would they call me Gambian? In their language, it's called
Okay.
Gambian.
Okay.
And I respond to their language. I'm a
Mhm.
Gambian.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm a Guinea.
And that's what we need to really get back to, is understanding that we aren't Gambian, Senegalese, Ghanaian.
Different
We're
countries.
Africans,
Yeah,
really,
definitely.
really, and I totally agree with that. But unfortunately, the colonizers has done a job on
Yeah,
us.
yeah.
You
Very
know,
harmful thing, you
yes,
know, on us.
yes, yes. I think we're going to move one more time, you guys, because they're coming again. Let's move one more time. Okay. Okay. You think this is going to be better? Okay. Sorry, guys. But I don't know what it is, but they are coming after us. Yeah, let's leave that over there for now. Yeah. Okay. I guess we won't be coming here anymore because they have bees here. This will be our last
They,
time coming
they are
here.
just afraid of the bees. I said, they
Well,
are friendly bees.
no, but they're flying around us like flies.
But this, you can see, if they were wild bees,
Uh-huh.
they will bite us.
Okay. Well, you guys, I'm sorry. I'm not used to that bees like that. So, but anyway, but yes, I agree with you. But back to, okay, just for conversation purposes, you did leave and you repatriated back.
Back.
But you are Gambian. You've been here in Gambia the majority of your life.
Yeah.
So, what would you say to other Gambians now that are living in Europe, America, just outside of Africa?
Mhm.
What would you say to them? Would you recommend that they repatriate, and if so, why?
Yeah, I would say it, my brothers and sisters who think that being outside the Gambia is the best life.
Mm-hmm.
The life is not easy
Mm-hmm.
living in the world nowadays. Things will never be easy.
Mm-hmm.
Is the world crisis, and it was written in our books that we know, been gifted to us. You know, there's two holy books in Christianity, the Bible
Mm.
and the Quran. So I would say to everyone there, try to come home. As much you come home, you would inspire something that you never seen before. You know, even though we know we've been into some kind of leadership for many years ago, and them days are over. I think that's what much of them been scared away from Gambia, trying to be outside the Gambia.
Mm-hmm.
But I'll tell you this, Gambia is in peace.
Mm-hmm.
Come home and see home. Once you come home frequency, you're gonna see what you need to do.
Mm-hmm.
And believe me, it's one of the paradise on the earth.
Yes.
You know, one of the paradise of the earth is Gambia.
Mm-hmm.
So you being as a Gambian, it's a privilege to see, to come home and feel like no one can develop home for you.
Mm.
You
Oh
have to be
yeah.
number one ambassador of yourself.
Yes.
You have to be a leading example
Mm-hmm.
to people who are coming home.
Yes.
This is why I said not to repart anymore in the Gambia. I'm back
Mm-hmm.
home and I will always be home.
Yes.
And I love home and I want to do much to help my people and the people coming home as my brothers and sisters. That we should be one.
That's right.
You know, no diversity. We are one. We are one people.
That's right. Yes. And I totally agree. You know, we get messages sometime from people that's from Gambia that aren't here, and they have opinions and they have feelings. And my thing is this: thank you for your input, but the thing that you can do the most is to come back home
Yeah.
and put. You know, I know it's not always easily done,
Hmm.
but when we do
Yeah.
put our money where our mouth is and come home, then you know our I guess you can say anything, but when you put it to action, of course, you know it's much more powerful.
Yeah.
So I totally agree with you. The only thing you can do really is to put your words to action and to come home.
It's not about saying like you can come home. You know, you be in the corner of the Gambia
Mm.
chilling out. No, we have to understand this.
Mhm.
Black is first.
Mhm.
Even the Most High, he create black.
Mhm.
You know, all the diversity come from black.
Mhm.
So we have to know ourselves. We have to know who we are first.
Exactly.
If you know who you are, you know where you go.
Mhm.
And you always remember, once you are first, you will always be first.
Yes.
You get proud of that. You know, it's not about talking. Once you say that, oh, come back home, you
Mhm.
have to let a sample. Why did you come home? Why are you calling people home? To
Yes.
come home.
Yes.
Create something for people, for the unprivileged Gambians
That's
and
right.
people reparting to Gambia to
Mhm.
see what you're doing and what they can do in this country.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and it's lovely.
Absolutely.
It's all about being number one out there.
Mhm.
Let someone come second, and that's it.
That's it. Yes. Okay, so that's to the people who are from Gambia that are out in the diaspora. What about the diasporan who are the descendants of slaves who have never been to Africa or Gambia? Do you see any importance in us being reconnected and coming back to the land? And if so, explain. Explain to us why. Why should a person who grew up in America, who grew up in the UK, who grew up in the islands, why should they even consider Africa or Gambia?
Yeah, I would say this: every soul need peace.
Mm,
Every soul on earth need peace.
mhm,
And you finding the peace is Africa. You can find the peace.
mhm.
It's not about what you see in the TV there. It's all about hunger, disease, whatever. No,
Yeah.
come and see by yourself.
Mhm.
Let no one tell you how Africa is. Come and learn by yourself. And when you come to Africa, you have to be ready and say, look, I am no more a slave or repart. I'm an African.
Mhm.
Once you have this color, you're African. Believe me or not, and you come in here, you have to accept that. You have to learn that being African, you have to be in the culture, within the society. No matter what, you're not better than the people here. The people here are not better than you. You have to show mutual understanding, respect, equality. For you to fit in Africa, you have to be like Africa.
That's right.
If you come here, you saw yourself, you are a repart or you from US, from UK or anywhere, that's how you got the treat out. I used to say this, whoever come to Africa, call yourself as Africa. Look at me, when I've been to Guinea-Bissau, they call me as a Gambian. The meaning of Gambian in their language, oh, is he Gambian? And I said, no, I'm not a Gambian.
Mm-hmm.
I'm an African.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's nothing written on my forehead, I'm a Gambian.
Yeah.
But because they know me, I'm from Gambia, then I said, no, I'm not a Gambian.
Mm-hmm.
Once I've been there, it's Africa, it's Africa.
Yeah.
Then people start to know, oh, then they stop calling me Cherno Gambiana.
Mm-hmm.
And I've been, no, Cherno. That's how
Yeah.
they should not call repart here, or you US, or you from UK, or you from somewhere else. But call yourself you from Africa.
Mm-hmm.
You can say this. I'm from here, but I live in the US or live in anywhere you want to call yourself where you live, but you are from here.
Yes, that's right. That's right. So, your recommendation and for people coming who has never been here, it sounds like number one. I'm sitting up here looking at a guy playing with a crab. And he has a crab.
And this,
So
yeah,
I'm so sorry. This is just some of the amazing things you get to see. We're
lovely.
sitting here having an interview in front of the ocean, and this young guy is in the ocean playing with. No, that's a lobster, I think. But anyway, I'm so sorry. I just got distracted. But your recommendation basically would be for when people come to identify with Africa.
Mhm.
And I do agree with that because I find whenever we embrace the culture, it does make the transition a lot easier.
Mhm.
Is there any other advice that you would have to share that will make it easier for us transitioning? Because it is a difficult process, you know,
Yeah.
uprooting everything you knew is no more, down to some people's religion, you know, coming out of Christianity. You know, our way of life is just completely
Different.
different.
Mhm.
So, can you speak to us minus embracing the culture? Can you give us any other tips?
Yeah, I would say this. Gambia is the one country in the world that tolerates all religions. Believe me or not, Gambia is the only country you see the Muslims celebrate Christmas more than even the
Mhm.
and they are not
Wow.
Christians, they are Muslims. Where we grew up in Bakau, we used to have something we call gese, hunting, fanan, and we are Muslims. And all of us doing that in the period of Christmas, 90% of us are Muslims. We all know Gambia is about 95% of Muslims.
Mhm.
But we go out there to cheer them up to say, look, this is oneness because we intermarried. The Muslims and Christians intermarry in Gambia. We are one people. There is no division, even though religion might divide us. But we believe as we human beings, there is no division in us. And one thing about that, which shows you being a Muslim, being celebrating Christmas out there, in some countries, you are not crazy to do that. They will tell you, no, you should not do that. Once you are Christians, you should not celebrate either Tabaskis or, Corridor and things like that, and Muslim also, you should not do this. Um, that Christmas. But in the Gambia, it's like it's vice versa. You can do it's mix up. You understand? You will not know who is a Christian because we don't like the Christian. Much of them don't have the crisscross on their neck where you can see, oh, he's a Christian. Which other part of Africa you can see, you can tell as much people either they are Christian or not because you see the Holy Cross on their neck. That will identify who they are. But over here, it shows you how you can come in and be part of the Gambia and you can fit easily if you know who you are. As I always say, that you have to know who you are
Yeah.
and why you are here.
Mhm.
It must have a reason why you are here in Africa first.
Mhm.
You have to get a genuine reason why I am going back.
Mhm.
That's what have to be on the number one of your fundamental of your foundation. I'm
Mhm.
going to Africa for what?
Oh yeah, that's a big one.
That's a big one.
Mhm.
Once you know what's your vision and your goal, believe me, you come into Africa and the Gambia. People say it's difficult. It's difficult like people from America because you travel like 24 hours or 23 hours to get to Africa or to Gambia, which is just about 7 8 hours from here to
Mhm.
America. You understand?
Mhm.
But we say this, we can come to this and say after that, why would you go all the way to Europe to come to Africa? It's
Mhm.
ourselves. It's
Mhm.
ourselves. Because we are the one buying the ticket. We are the one going into their flight. So we can
Mhm.
come to a union that we say no, we can break it. We get the power, we get the
Mhm.
people.
Mhm.
But it's just a matter of coming together as one. That's what we're lacking. But as once we come as one, we will always be there and we
Yeah.
can win, we can defeat
Yeah.
because we are spiritual and mentally prepared.
Mhm.
We are not weak. We know that everywhere we go, we're number one. To come to the
Mhm.
Gambia is really easy. You don't need even to get visa anywhere. You pay a lot of money to get visa. Come to the airport, you're gonna have a visa by the
Yeah.
airport.
Mm.
So you come in here, you're gonna be given 1 month stay. Once you wanna live here, you can go through a process of immigration.
Yeah.
You can have your aliens card, residential permit.
Yeah.
To be honest,
Yeah.
it's really easy.
Yeah.
Whereby we reparting to part of Europe or part of America, it took us, you
Yeah.
know, so many
Yeah.
things to go in to
Mm.
get all the papers. We need to get a visa to go to America or Europe.
Mhm.
But you guys there, I will say this: you are privileged. You have to take that opportunity and say, look,
That's true.
it's easy for you to
Yeah.
repart from anywhere in the world to the Gambia.
Yeah, because we get a visa on arrival
Exactly,
here.
exactly.
Yeah, and it's
So
$60.
exactly, and that
Yeah.
shows you how easy.
Yeah,
But
it is.
if we apply in visas to America or anywhere in the world, we might not have it,
Yeah,
and it's
that's
unrefundable.
true.
It's unrefundable to us, and
Mm-hmm.
that's not fair.
It's
You see
not.
how
It's
they're treating
not.
you over there is the worst way they are treating us.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that shows you that it's easy to come to Africa if you know if you got a goal, a
Mm-hmm.
vision.
That's true.
Why I am going to Africa. That's
Yes.
number one fundamental. That
Yeah.
make you to succeed what you're going.
Mm-hmm.
Because we seeing people coming up from the west, which are not Africans, coming to exploit our own
Mm.
brothers and sisters in
Yes.
Africa, in the Gambia is very pity and sad.
It's sad. Yeah.
And I don't want our brothers and sisters also keep having that mentality. I'm gonna go out there to explore the Gambians or the African.
That's
That's wrong.
right. That's right.
If you come to
Yeah.
that, you will never go through.
Yeah.
Believe me, Gambia is one of the spiritual countries that been guided, protected from all kind of evil by the Most High.
I believe that.
By the Most High.
I really do
This is
believe
why I
that.
will tell you this: Gambia is one of the center
Mm-hmm.
connecting all Africa,
Mm.
where all the spiritual leaders in Senegal, Touba, some part of like Selma Futi,
Mm-hmm.
Saimbamba Touba,
Mm-hmm.
Banyas, are very, very great people, great warriors of Africa, who
Mm.
shows the whole world who they are, how black important is in the
Mm-hmm.
face of
Mm-hmm.
the white, in the face of
Yeah.
the world.
Yeah.
So being part of that, and every of them come to Gambia to
Mm-hmm.
perform
Mm-hmm.
spiritual prayers.
Oh.
Some of
Okay.
them being like in Sana, this is why we have Sana Mentrain, we
Mm-hmm.
have Folonko Katong, we have this Gunjur Kenya Kenya Jameng. This
Mm-hmm.
is why our former president leader built up the big mosque
Oh, that's in
in
Cotton. Oh, Gunjur.
Gunju, where they know it's a spiritual holy mosque of Sheikh Umar Futi, who is one of the black man
Mm-hmm.
who give out some
Mm-hmm.
message about African or black people
Mm.
to the world who
Mm-hmm.
we are.
Yeah.
So many messages that the Most High will trans into us as black people
Uh-huh.
out there to the people, to the world.
Okay.
You know,
Okay. Yeah. So basically, besides embracing the culture, you're basically saying come as one,
Yeah,
not as a separate entity,
exactly.
as Africans, and also understand that you're privileged.
Hmm.
Well, we don't see ourselves as privileged, but when we see ourselves in your light,
Hmm.
we see that we are actually privileged because I talk to a lot of brothers and sisters who want to go to America
Hmm.
and they can't get visas.
Yeah.
And you're right, it is unfair, but it could also be the most high protecting
Hmm.
protecting,
Definitely,
because
definitely.
I'm not going to ever, I guess, downplay someone's desire to go to America because they make America look so glamorous.
Hmm.
But I will say it's fiction.
Hmm.
The peace is here. And
Definitely,
yeah, the peace is
definitely,
here.
definitely,
So
definitely.
okay.
I,
So
I would say this, like when I say privilege, it's a privilege of even Africans to get to know the privilege we have. You
mhm.
know, sometimes it's a saying, you have to know what are the quality or what do you have.
Mhm.
Sometimes you might not know it. Someone
Mhm.
out there will tell you what do you have.
Yeah.
The quality, the characteristics you have, it's amazing.
Mhm.
So, but
Mhm.
sometimes you might be blind
Yeah.
because you think what you seen out there is been to America or
Yeah.
been to West, been to
Mhm.
Scotland, wherever, you understand.
Yeah.
But once, to be honest, when you talk there, the first thing you think about,
Mm.
oh my God, I'm here in a prison. Believe me.
That's he said the
Yeah,
key word
yeah, I'm here
because
in
you
prison.
came back to Gambia because you wanted to come back to Gambia. So
In Gambia, you if you want to visit me, you don't have
mhm,
to call me.
yeah.
Surprise me to my home. Boom, to my home.
Well, you
But
have to call me.
but
You have to call me, but
this
okay,
is our culture. We
okay.
feel like, why would I call you before
Uh-huh.
there was no telephone, whatever. So
That's
you see that break
true. That's true. Okay.
as love. You don't have to
Yeah.
say this is time for love or this is time not for
Oh
love.
wow.
So being like, oh, you have to call me before you come to me, that shows you that's a time for love and time not for love. Believe me.
Wow.
Because if
That's
not, why would I want to see you? I would have to call you to see where you are. If you don't
yeah.
need me, you might say, oh, I'm out there, whilst you're
Uh-huh.
inside your house.
Okay.
But if I surprise you and then you there, even though you might not want to see me, but that shows you how love it is. You
Yeah.
understand? That shows you how Africa, that's the culture we know.
Yeah.
So being in the West, I feel like you have to call someone, and sometimes even your own friends you call friends, they will say, ah, boy, I'm into something. Whilst
Yeah.
they're on their middle of their bed, they don't want to
Mhm.
see you because they think you're gonna bother them for something else.
Exactly.
That's not love. Something is
Mhm.
missing there. There should not be break to say that when would I want to see me. What about, let me put this to you.
Mhm.
If I have a problem in the middle of night and you are my next door
Mhm.
neighbor,
Mhm.
would you expect me to call you for help or just,
Come.
come and help? You don't have to be,
Yes, that's
for me to
true.
call. This is why it's not needed for us to
Yeah.
call when we come in to visit.
I see. That
But
makes sense.
it's the
Yeah.
Western way of thinking that before you come to me, give me a call. So
Yeah.
you know whether I'm there or I'm available. We feel
Mhm.
like that's not what we should do, but that's what we see.
Yeah.
We have to take it, but
That's how we were wired
exactly.
in the US. I mean, to not call someone
Mhm.
and I guess alert them there would be kind of inconsiderate.
Mhm.
So it shows you there are a lot of differences, but
That's a lot of things we need to
yeah,
build ourselves.
yes,
We
we
need to build
do.
ourselves.
We need to go back to communal living,
Exactly.
and we're actually learning that. Amadi and I are
Believe
actually
me,
beginning
my
to.
father was a farmer,
Mhm.
and he also teach, Islam. He spread the message of God all of his life.
Mhm.
A lot of people in the Gambia knows my father.
Mhm.
He's a brave man, and I always say this. I've been his one of his first son in life.
Mhm.
I wanna lift the flag high.
Oh. Man.
I know that I can do what he does. because at the time I have to go out to work. But even the time that I could remember when I was young, helping him with the farm, you know, he have something they call talibas that
Mm-hmm.
will come to his farm, help him out. He will farm hectares of hectares
Mm.
without being paid a penny.
Wow.
But he also do all of his life voluntary of
Mm.
helping mankind out there,
Wow.
voluntary all of his life.
Mm.
And his father is one of the commander then in the Zandam.
Mm.
Before we don't have anything we call the army. What we
Mm-hmm.
have is Zandam and the police in the Gambia. So he was a commander of the Zandam
Oh wow.
at them days. So he trained a lot of police or people who are now being senior officers in the Gambia.
Mm-hmm.
His name is called Sergeant Usman Jallo, and my
Mm.
dad name is called Cherno Jaka Jallo.
Okay, so you're named after your dad.
Not after my dad, but
Uh-huh.
Cherno is not even a name; it's a title.
Oh.
Cherno is a title
Okay.
given to Africans,
I
spiritual
see.
leaders.
Okay.
Cherno
Okay.
is the meaning of Cherno is a full language. It's
Oh.
meaning of knowing the right and the wrong. That's the meaning. But you also have a title like once you complete that categories of learning that spiritual,
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
culture of tradition of Islam,
Mm-hmm.
they will write they will put something called we call fataro.
Hospital.
Just like the wrap you have in your head,
Yeah.
but
Right.
is from cotton.
Okay.
It's all natural.
Mm-hmm.
But that's the only thing you will die and go with. You
Mm.
can't go with your heart. You can't go with the one you took in from Hajj, from Mecca. No.
Mm-hmm.
But this one, once you've been a title of channel,
Mm-hmm.
you die. You go. It's a medal that represents who you are.
Okay. Wow.
And that's a
Interesting.
lot of names attached to it. Like in the Mandinka, you have
Mm-hmm.
Karamo. Karamo
Okay.
is not also a name; it's a title. It's called
Okay.
teacher. So you
Okay.
can see a lot of people a lot of people have oh I am Karamo.
Okay.
That's what you used to be called. But the
Okay.
real name should be there. And even Fatu. Fatu
That's second
is Fatima. You have
second
Fatima
born?
the Bintu. Bintu is mean little. Much of the Bintas
Oh.
that we have here,
Okay.
Binta mean little. Is the name of
Oh.
the daughter of the Prophet.
Okay.
It's
Wow.
Fatima Bintu Ya Rasul. So
Okay.
that's where the name comes, Bintu Bintu. Just to cut this
Wow.
up. All
Wow.
Fatimata are Fatimata Bintu, just like the way your name Awa. You have
Uh-huh.
called Awa Yombe.
Awa
Awa
Yumbe.
Yombe.
I just learned that I'm Awa Yumbe.
Yombe.
I just love the kind of culture here.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. So okay, so you've spoken to the Gambians who need to come back, and you've also spoken to the descendants of the enslaved Africans to
To
come
come
back.
back.
So now that we're here, what can the Gambian people and the government do to help us? Because we are traumatized from an experience that is pretty much tailored to what we experience.
Mhm.
We don't ignore the fact that we know that Africans on the continent also had things that they went through,
Mhm.
but ours was specific
Right.
to us, and so there's a lot of trauma. When we come back, a lot of us are hard. We have this tough shell. We have healing that has to take place, and
Right.
then also um, some of us need to be welcomed, not just by the people, but by the government. To say, we need to right a wrong.
Mhm.
So, what do you think the Gambian people, as well as the government, can do to make it a little easier and for us to repatriate?
Mhm. Well, it's coming up. As you can see, Gambia is a peaceful country, and the government of this Gambia is really doing their best to see, they don't anyone come to live in Africa as repart as African. as once you fit yourself, you are African. That's what I said. Number one, you got to think of why you are here. That make you to suit yourself that you are fit to stay in Africa, and the government is doing really a great move. That to help to welcome the reprat coming all over the world to the Gambia. That's a process on the immigration that you go through to get in. But also, like I said, you said, you have some wound inside need to be healed, and that wound can only be healed if we accept we are Africans. And I'm here to heal myself. Healing by yourself, you should not be by yourself. You should be by the local people. You should be interact with the people, being positive. All the negative we know over there should stop when we book the ticket. We said that is over there, not in the Gambia. The government of the Gambia is really doing the best. It's only Gambia you can come within a month. You have a residency.
90 days. Isn't it 90 days?
Within a month you can have it.
What?
Yeah,
Okay, we waited 90 days, but that's true.
I'm telling you.
That's true.
It shows you how flexibility the Gambia government is for the people over there to come and stay. And you have to suit yourself. You are a Gambian and an African. You understand? Being into that, you don't see it difficult. But if you come, like I said, you stay in your house or in your hotel, or I'm from America, or I'm not an African, or I'm not a Gambian, that's how you're gonna be.
Yeah, that's true.
That's how you're gonna be.
That's true.
And the people over here is welcoming. You can see everywhere you go, some will say Assalamu alaikum, or some will say hello to you. In some country, in Africa, I said, you will not even have that. You will not have that hello.
Yeah.
Except if you say first hello, then they will respond.
Yeah.
But in Gambia, everyone will pass you with Assalamu alaikum.
Yeah. Yeah. That's true.
Especially our young kids. It's amazing to see our kids, the way they respect our elders.
Yeah.
You cannot stand against your brother, no matter what.
Yeah.
You have to obey your brother
Yeah.
and your sister.
Yeah.
You have to respect this. This is part of our culture, and you come in here. But if you come and isolate yourself within the Gambian, you will always be. It's gonna be hard for you.
Yeah. You don't want to do that.
You have to
You
come and
don't.
feel
Yeah.
that you are here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let me tell you one thing, because you come in here as holding a passport that is not yours. The American passport or the English passport or anywhere passport apart from African passport, that's not your identity.
That's true.
So you coming in with that passport, you're showing us, oh, we are Americans. I talk to some people, I'm like, I'm not newly to diaspora. Everyone out there knows me. But then some people will say, oh, I'm American. I will say, no, brother or sister, don't say you're American. You're African.
You told us that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Anyone asks you where you come from, I'm from Africa.
Yeah.
You can say I'm from here. Believe you might be from Gambia. So many people make them DNA to say, oh, they have some mix of Gambian, Nigerians, Malians, or wherever part of Africa. So that shows you are from the soil of Africa.
That's true.
And
Yeah.
Africa was not divided.
We didn't have to have passports to
I'm
go
telling
through
you.
Africa.
This is why, still we have this weakness in our politicians, the leaders, that still working on to see they have one passport in the whole Africa, one currency in all Africa. It's going to be difficult because
Outsiders.
our politicians, some of them have been in their interest for their pockets. This is why it takes so many years. I'm telling you this.
Yeah.
If our leaders knows they are there for their people, for the black people,
Yeah.
because our colonial master thought they took everything from Africa. But once they realized that they did not take even a quarter of it, they say, oh, what can we do?
Exactly.
They are now enslaving us in a very civilized way. Africa is the first continent to bring civilization in the world.
That's true.
Civilization come from Africa.
We civilized every other culture.
Africa is the first country given human rights.
Okay.
Africa give human rights to your neighbors.
Okay.
African will not cook and eat by themselves without your neighbor doesn't eat.
Mm,
No,
that
no.
since we've been here, and this is all honesty, we haven't seen anyone starving or that look like they're in a situation of starvation. And not only that, if we're walking and you see people around eating and sharing a plate, they invite you to
Yeah,
come.
yeah.
And
I would tell our ancestors says, once you have a food, you alone eat. It's a food you have. It's a full of stomach you have,
yeah.
and you should not prepare any food without someone eating by you. You should not. You must have a
Okay.
blessing.
Yeah. Yeah.
For you cooking that food, you must have a blessing of that
Wow.
food. And the only blessing you can have if someone eat a piece of it.
Mm-hmm.
My grandfather used to say this. When you go to him,
Mm-hmm.
he give you food and you don't want to eat, he will say, go, go. Because you don't
Okay.
want me to have any blessing.
Yeah.
Even if you say you're full, he will say, come and take a small
Just a
piece.
small piece.
Because that's his
Yeah.
blessing. He said, this
Okay.
all this food, I cannot eat it.
Yeah.
This is how our culture, this is how our people, our ancestors was living.
Mm-hmm.
Everything is not money.
Yeah.
And you see one thing about the culture, why we say one big bowl.
Mm-hmm.
You see, when you eat and someone eats, the last point of it, there must be maybe a fish or meat, whatever. So
Mm-hmm.
who's gonna take that? You see the kind of fun that shows the
Mm-hmm.
love.
Yes.
This is
Yes.
why you go to a family, you see all of them sit in one bowl
Yeah.
eating.
It's a beautiful
It's
thing.
love.
It's a
It's
beautiful
connecting
thing.
us.
Yeah.
But if you cook and put it in the kitchen, you come from
Mm-hmm.
work, pick up your plate, get some, go by the
Mm-hmm.
corner there, eat by yourself. Someone to come the same. Where's the love?
Yeah. That's true.
I might come first. I might be the bigger chopper,
Mm-hmm.
we say.
Mm-hmm.
I
Mm-hmm.
come and say, oh, you know what? My sister will not eat today. I
Yeah.
conquer everything.
Yeah.
That's greedy.
Yeah. Yeah.
But if I learn to say, let's say, before I eat, I call everyone, come we
Mm-hmm.
eat. So
Yeah.
everyone will say, let's learn to say.
You're preaching to me because I'm not a selfish person, but the one thing I have a hard time sharing is my food. so,
Then I will call you the
so,
big chopper then.
so, so I'm gonna work on that,
Yeah,
Charno.
we
I
definitely,
promise.
definitely.
Before we end that part of the government, you are right. The government does make it easy for us to come over here, and they make it easy to stay. However, when it comes to investing and pouring more of our money into the economy, we're really not protected because we're not citizens.
Mhm.
So, can you speak to your thoughts about the ones who want to repatriate and live here? Your thoughts about us getting citizenship? Should we have to wait 15 years for
I think the
citizenship?
government is working on that too to see, how they're gonna have like people who are really coming genuine loved ones for Africa. That place they live all of their life, born and raised there, is not their place.
Yeah,
So the government is doing their best to see, maybe this 15 years will be reduced to something else.
yeah.
But it just not even that's policy going on, like being having the working permit or the residency.
Mhm.
You can still invest and
Mhm.
protect your investment.
Mhm.
With that is like you are not full citizenship, but you are fit. You are allowed to do whatever business you want to do,
Mhm.
and you also been protected by the law of this country.
Yeah.
So that to me is like, not because you're not holding the Gambian citizen passport or ID
Mhm.
card, which have to take you 15 years for you
Mhm.
to get that. The government is really doing a great on that
Yeah.
side, and the Gambian people. It's just a matter of you coming in the Gambia, who you connect to,
Yeah. My
because sometimes you might mislead it, or you know
yeah.
because everywhere you have good and bad.
Yeah. My only concern is land because as foreigners, when we're investing in land, we're seen as foreigners. That's the main thing for us.
Yeah,
It's,
the thing on that part is because the passport holder you have. Because remember,
mm-hmm,
if you are to own a property,
mm-hmm,
you need to have your ID.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
So the ID you putting in there is American passport or English
mm-hmm,
passport or
mm-hmm,
European passport.
mm-hmm,
So that shows you are a foreigner to that time, that
mm-hmm,
period.
mm-hmm,
So the only way is like getting into like the residency,
mm-hmm,
try to use that kind of
mm-hmm,
identity, and also like the Gambian been saying that non-Gambian is not allowed to own
mm-hmm,
within the 1500 meter square
mm-hmm,
along the
mm-hmm.
coast of the beach.
Yeah.
They call it Atlantic, but I would say it's not Atlantic. It's a Gambian ocean.
Mm-hmm.
It's not the
Mm-hmm.
Atlantic Ocean. They can
Yeah.
call it whatever they want to call it,
Yeah.
but I would say this, and every African have to call it. It's not the Atlantic. It's a Gambian
Yeah.
Ocean or African Ocean.
African Ocean. Yeah.
So that shows you before we can see this. The white people or the Western people that having fancy things, whatever they call it, or rich, whatever, they're
Mm-hmm.
buying all the side to the sea, and
Yes.
even the Gambian
Yes.
is not even going there, and they and very sad things.
It's yeah.
When they buy the area, they'll bring some police or whatever at that time to
Mm-hmm.
control the beach. Even if you
Yeah.
go into the beach, they will
Mm-hmm.
stop you and say,
Yeah.
"Oh, where are you going?"
This is a private. This is private. You can't
You
come here.
understand? Where are
Yeah.
you going? And you are
Yeah.
African,
That's
and this is
right.
your ocean.
That's right.
Why would you be stopped? Even and it's your own people stopping you.
Exactly.
But it can tells
Exactly.
you they are the one corrupting our own leaders on that side, and our leaders have been blind. They should say, "Look,
Mm,
you can own anywhere you want to own, but you
mm-hmm.
cannot stop our people
Thank
getting into the
you.
ocean."
Thank you.
But
That's
it's for
true.
us.
That's true.
It's not for them.
That's true.
So
That's
this is
true.
why the
You're
former.
you're sharing with them, and then
This is
they're
why
taking
that's
from
the
you.
best thing they did.
Mm-hmm.
Because remember, Goto Sanya, much of the part of the area was owned by the white people to the ocean.
Mm.
So, and I see that the former government, that's the only best thing they did
Mm-hmm.
because they brought this here to say that that's
Mm-hmm.
going to stop.
Mm.
So you cannot say, if you say non-Gambian, it touch everyone that holding that passport.
Yes, that's
That
true.
passport they make you to be like
Mm-hmm.
them.
Mm-hmm.
This is
Yeah.
why it's been like, no, you cannot live within the 1500 square. Even the Gambian is not allowed to live within the
Mm-hmm.
800 square meter, which is a
Mm-hmm.
TDA, and
Yeah.
that's a Gambian.
Yeah.
But you can lease the properties like hotel, whatever,
Mm-hmm.
but that's also another investment way of how you do it to
Yeah.
lease a hotel or a beach bar to the sea. Even
Mm-hmm.
if you are not Gambian or Gambian, that's a procedure that you do to own them kind of property. So once, and here, the lease here is for life, I would say.
Okay.
Once you want to maintain, you respect the rules
Mm-hmm.
of the condition of the law of this country, you own it for life.
Yeah.
And Africa
Okay.
is the only place you can own a land for
Mm-hmm.
life.
Even as a foreigner.
Yeah,
Okay.
you own it for life.
Okay.
Once you have the legitimate documents,
Mm-hmm.
you own it for life, and it goes after you to your family. After that, generation to generation.
Mm-hmm.
It
Okay.
doesn't need for you to change like what people do in the West. I have to write my will. I have to do that.
Yeah.
It's not here.
Yeah.
But if you want to do it, you do it. But over here,
Mm-hmm.
once you're done forever, your kid take it
Mm.
automatically.
Yeah.
And it's not like you saying that, oh, it's my first son or my first daughter. All of them own it because they are from you
Yeah. Equally.
equally.
And that's understood. Yeah.
Equally.
I like that. I really like that. So
So for that side, I think everyone is being safe. It's just a matter of knowing what you want
yeah. Yeah.
and how do you want. How should don't go with the back door.
Mm-hmm.
Go with the front door. You get smooth transition to the Gambia.
Yeah.
When I mean back door, that's somewhere where people will tell you, oh, give me this to corrupt, whatever. That's the back door.
Yeah.
Go with the front door, you make two.
Yeah.
Every success been in Africa and Gambia.
Yeah. Yeah. Wow. So basically, I do believe that they are working on the citizenship, and I hope it comes sooner than later. But you are definitely playing a good a role in welcoming the diaspora, and you have a company.
Yeah.
You have a company, Mama Land Properties, and you're working with repatriates
Hmm.
as well as local people.
Yeah.
You want to talk about that venture?
Yeah, this is why I said you have to be. If you repart here, like you said, I was repart to my own
Yeah,
to my own
yeah,
land,
you
which I
did.
said I will not call myself I'm a repart. But this is why I find out. When I come back here, I feel like so many things was going on wrong on this land, scamming, whatever, and it must stop somewhere.
Hmm.
It must start from one person to another to say, we Gambians, we have to say, look, we are ambassador of peace in the world out there.
Hmm.
Believe me, go to UK, go to Scotland,
Hmm.
all over the world, Gambians have been respected. Even
Hmm.
some countries of Arab countries, Gambians are part of in their military and their immigration. That shows
Hmm.
you how the Gambian is out there. And
Hmm.
some it's very pity to say this. Some people come here and trying to be citizens of Gambia, holding the Gambian passport, spoiling the name of Gambia out there. We know all about this, and our government knows this. You
Hmm.
understand? But it's sad on that side. But Gambians, the real Gambians, born and raised, knows about culture of Africa, not the one reparting, coming here and being
Hmm.
been here until being naturalizing as a Gambian,
Hmm.
will never scam someone, will
Hmm.
never go into something that will spoil the name of the Gambia.
Hmm.
Will always be an ambassador
Yeah.
of a Gambia
Hmm.
to everywhere.
Yeah.
So that side, I'll tell. This is why motivate me to say, look, after been working with different companies, I'm not a new face to some of the companies, in the Gambia, and I said the system some of them been working with was not that make me feel that there's so many things we need to develop. And the only way that can happen is to set my company out there, and I name it after Mamaland, after my mothers, our black mothers. I'm
Mm.
proud to see black.
Hmm.
I'm proud to be from Africa.
Yeah.
Our mothers have been suffered a lot, a lot.
Hmm.
This is why so many people out there been harmed mentally, physically, slave, whatever,
Hmm.
been harmed out there. And I say, I want to set the example to say, this is going to end,
Hmm.
especially in the Gambia where I'm born and raised.
Hmm.
And I said this Mamaland property, working with the brothers and sisters that they call themselves repart from America, but I would say no, they are from here, taken
Yeah.
away. So, but
Yes.
thank God to the Most High that they see the call, they had the call. Remember,
Hmm.
our mom had been crying, and it's
Mm.
only us, we, the children of God, have
Hmm.
to wipe our tears of our
Yes.
mothers.
Yes.
And the only thing that can happen to come back home and develop our home.
Yes.
We've been doing a lot for the West.
That's right.
Anyway,
Mm.
I was looking on 2010 in Georgia, where Macron was saying about about how black people,
Hmm.
in that 2010, that made me feel cry inside my heart.
Mm.
Been into so many places in Africa, and I've seen, look, that motivated me to say that cry
Hmm.
have to set from our own brothers and
Yeah.
Africans. And I set this company as Mamaland Properties, inviting my brothers and sisters, all part of the world,
Hmm.
and the US people. They call themselves they're from there, but I say they are from here, been taken to the United
Yeah.
States, born there,
Yeah.
raised there, and I said no, come home,
Yes.
come and be part of Mamaland.
Yes.
And my beautiful sister here, our
Mm.
is the admin,
Yes.
admin administration
Yes.
that been
Come
taken
on,
care
Amani.
of, and I have my beautiful brother too, Amadi,
Come and say hi,
Amadi
Amani.
Israel, you know, and that's him over there. He's also part of the partners and the Mamaland properties. That's Amadi there. You can say hello to everyone,
Hey, family.
you know, and he's welcome to Africa and be part of the Mamaland. And I also have people, my brothers and sisters, mom as the office front desk,
Yeah, she's
I,
so sweet.
yeah, and I also have channel, Kelly, being behind of the success of being drawing design of the plans and being the project managers of all projects we've been doing, well before we coming as one as being like we've been doing this for quite a long, you know, and we want to set an example to people
Absolutely.
that Mamalang is about unifying the people.
We have one. You have one more that just came on.
Ismaila.
Ishmaela.
I
Yeah.
also have the assistant
Yeah.
project manager Ismaila. We're working on to see we want to set things that is gonna be one of the unique company, one of the best company in Africa as large, not
Yeah.
in Gambia, as Africa.
Mm.
We will fly high there. We are not there just to make money. We said we have to serve our people, and the only way we can serve our people is to the good deeds. This is why my sister here have good deed service,
Yeah.
and good deed service is from your heart. If you are harmed, it wouldn't be nice to you. Why would someone be harmed? Then you're happy. This is why we have this good deed service to protect everyone investing in the Gambia.
Yeah.
No matter where you investing, is it with Mamaland or anywhere, if you go through the good deed service, you will be protected.
Yeah. Yeah.
You will put your one penny in safe. If you don't get what you want, your money is back to you.
Yes.
So that's nothing like a waste of time.
Yeah.
And we're coming on in couple of weeks or days. We're gonna create something that is gonna be unique out there. But that's a hidden thing. I don't want to say it now. I just want to keep it as a surprise for people
Exciting promotion.
Yes.
who it's not about money. Like some people cannot live up to being lot of like not being rich. So we're trying to help the people who does not have the kind of money, and they want to come to Gambia. They want to own a piece, not only owning a piece but owning a home. Once you land from the airport, you're going straight to your home. And
Yeah.
Mama is a mother that is giving back to the people.
Yeah.
It's a mother that will give to all of his kids, children out there,
Yeah.
with all cultures,
Yeah.
with all religions. Once you from your mother as Africa, Mamala is African. It's a Gambian owned,
Yeah.
welcoming everyone. They are now Gambians. They are no more
Yeah.
US citizens.
That's right.
So
That's right.
welcome to
Yeah.
the property. It's Mamaland
Yeah.
Properties, and we have unique places, beautiful,
Yeah.
easy access to the main highway, good locations, paradise.
Yeah. Yeah.
If you come and join Mamaland, you are safe.
Yes.
That's right.
That's true. And if I may add, Amadi and I, we didn't come to Africa for, to work in this line of business.
Sure did
And
not.
yeah, and we were introduced to Cherno, and we were introduced and welcomed as partners. So as of right now, partners is Cherno, Jalo,
My
Amadi,
channel,
Cherno, Kelly. Those are the partners, and then myself, Mom, and Ishmaela works and helps support these wonderful men. So that's the staff as of now, and our vision is basically to help relocate and facilitate your stay when you come here. So we do airport pickups, and we also will help you find long-term and short-term stay. And while you're here, we want you to come to Mama Land and look at our plans. We have more economical plans coming also. You can go to www.mamalandproperties.com and check out our website, and you'll see some of the plans, but we do have two or three more very economical plans. And then you can also see our land and the prices, and there's also additional land that isn't on the website. So, and also we're launching our YouTube channel.
Yeah.
So real soon, Cherno and Amadi will start doing lives to answer your question regarding the land that is available. Our YouTube channel is Mama Land Properties Gambia. So please go look us up and subscribe. I'll also include the information in the description box. So it's Mama Land Properties Gambia is our YouTube channel. So please go subscribe and put your alert. Is it your alert button? Yeah,
Yes,
your
the
alert
alert
button on.
Yeah.
Um, but yes, and Cherno mentioned a wonderful promotion. You, this promotion that's coming is going to show you the heart of Mama Land. We get requests from some people saying, "What about the people who can't afford to repatriate?" So we put our heads together. Amadi came initially with this idea and pitched it, and we all kind of chipped in and you know kind of tailored it. But when will we be announcing this? When do you think?
Hopefully by end of next week.
By the end of next week. So please, we'll announce it on our YouTube channel, and we'll also announce it on this channel. But we're excited about it.
Hold on to your horses.
Yes, it's a
big
good one. It's a good
It's a
one.
good one.
Is it anything we left out on all of that, Amadi?
Did you want to give good deeds website?
Oh yeah, and I did want to Cherno kind of mention Good Deeds, and for the people who don't know, Good Deeds is an escrow service that has been set up for people who do choose to purchase property through Mama Land. Your the money that you pay goes into a Good Deeds escrow account, which is a separate account from Mama Land, and the fees and everything will be paid out of that account. And once your land is cleared and you get your physical planning stamp and it's time to transfer everything over to your name, then the money will be released to Mama Land. Uh, if in the event that something happens in which we don't anticipate any of that happen, because Mama Land owns just about all of the properties we sell, correct? So we don't foresee any issue, but you know, we just want to make certain that everyone's comfortable with the process. So monies will be held into that escrow account, and once everything is cleared and the property is going into your name, then the money is released to Mama Land. So it's protecting all parties involved. So we're really excited about that. So anyone who buys a Mama Land property will experience that process. Okay. Did I get everything there? I think so.
Yeah, I think that's all. I think, to be honest, being part of the Mama Land is your mother calling you.
Mm-hmm.
It's a saying in Africa. Once you have your breath of your mom, take it. Your mom is calling you, and that's Mama Land Properties. Mama Land Property will wipe your tears and will heal your wound.
Yes.
That we know we were wounded out there.
Mm-hmm.
We say it's enough for that. Come home, we heal your wound,
Mm-hmm.
and you will go with a very smooth
Yes.
from the airport to your hotel or to your rental, or wherever you have in the Gambia with peace
Yeah.
and love.
That's true.
And we connect you with people that we know
Mm-hmm.
gonna help you out, with all what you wanna do in the future, being as a Gambian, help you out to be citizenship, help you out to get whatever you want,
Yes.
you know. Just have the good intention, positive, that I'm going out there with positive thought.
Yes.
And I'm gonna out there to create. I'll tell you that I'm gonna add this. Whoever is reparting here, believe me, think about creating something for your people.
Mm-hmm.
Don't accept that you come in here, you're gonna have a job.
That's right.
You might have a job, but also it's easy. Believe me, you can live within the Gambia under 500 US dollars. So it shows you. So you come in with something that try to create. You have lands that you can do agriculture, grow what you eat what you grow. Believe me, we have hectares of land where if anyone are interested of getting on farmlands, you can have hectares that you can farm, and you can create job for the local people, and the sisters or brothers who are coming also, who have the money to invest in them land of agriculture. You can create so many things to support Africa, so that we don't eat what is being um, um, exported from overseas.
Yes.
Believe me or not, these people will still follow us, and the only way they can cut us is through our food, because we cannot stand by ourselves.
true.
We have to start
That's
thinking
true.
of eat what we grow.
Yes. Yes.
In the US, the watermelon doesn't have seed inside.
I wouldn't even eat them.
You understand?
You're right.
So over here, everything you have a seed, natural.
That's true.
Pure.
That's true.
So let's come over here, create that's land, that's hectares of hectares that we can use. And some part of the country is fresh water. You don't need even to have a borehole. You have irrigation system. That's what you need to bring it to your farm. You can farm any rice, potatoes, onion, cucumbers, whatever you think of, and you can sell it out everywhere in the world. It's very pity to see even some part of Chinese or Indians or Arabs are coming here, setting a farm called, that's one of them, like coffee on the phony, and much of the foods are going out. It should be out in here in Africa.
The food and the money that comes from
Yeah,
the
exactly. So we
Yeah.
have to be leading example to say, look, it's only we, the black people, come home and develop,
Yes.
being into agriculture,
Yes.
being into
Yes.
restaurants,
Yes.
hotels, men, carpenters, mechanics.
Yes.
It's
The
sad.
sky's the
It's sad,
limit.
it's sad that we have some mechanic here, but we need so many professional mechanic
Right.
that can deal with our cars, because a lot of cars in the Gambia have been stuck out there, need good mechanic, good facility, and even the roads. This is why so many of our roads are being, people who can even go into making roads. And this is something that Mamaland is also working on to see.
That's right.
In the future, we're going to be building roads for the people of our nation, Gambia, and beyond Gambia, Senegal, and all that. And Mamaland is also trying to connect in to Dakar, Senegal, where people who want to buy some land in Senegal and land in Guinea-Bissau to own properties. We are working on that, and hopefully very soon we come into that. For people who want to stay in Senegal or want to stay in Guinea-Bissau, it's also coming.
Yeah.
So Mamaland is for everyone.
Yeah.
A lot of big things coming.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
Mama Land is the company to keep your eyes on. And I'm going to tell you, Amadi and I are very, very careful about who we align ourselves with. And why we chose to partner with Mama Land is because Mama Land has a vision and a purpose. And our purpose is to help people relocate with as less, because this is already a challenge, getting your things shipped over here and building, and the language barriers, just all of the things that you encounter when you're repatriating. Mama Land actually assists and is an honest company. You don't have to worry about being taken advantage of. And real soon, we're going to be working on a testimonial page, for people that we have helped. Even just we're 3 weeks into operating as a partnership, but I think you've been Mama Land for a little while. Yeah. But yeah, so just Mama Land is a company to keep your eyes on. Cherno is a very reputable person here. And like you said, many people know him. He comes from a prominent family. And me and Amadi's pretty honest too. We're pretty cool people too.
As Cherno and I both said, we are here to help right some of the wrongs that's taking place. We're here to help streamline process, to help the path straight and smooth for anyone that's trying to get here. If anything upsets me more than anything else, it's for me to be aware. I have heard of, I have seen people that are not here trying to do the right things to help their brothers and
Yeah.
sisters.
Taking
That
advantage.
eats that mean.
Yeah.
You didn't come here first to take advantage. You know, we should be here right now. If you're able to get here, your sole purpose should be to help those behind you.
That's right.
That's it.
That's right.
And that should be your sole purpose, to help those behind you that need a helping hand, help pull them through, pull them up, not to take advantage of them
And
as
the
they're trying
people
to
here
get there.
as well.
Correct.
And the people here. Yeah.
That's all I had.
Yeah.
Because it really bothers me.
Yeah. So we're going to start reading some of the questions real quick. But before we start reading the questions, anything in closing?
I think we almost said, you know, for
Just-
now.
Okay. Okay. So I don't have my glasses, so I'm going to have to bring this a little close and start reading some of the questions. Amadi, I'm going to have to, if I pull it close, you're not going to be in here. So, okay. So guys, I'm sorry. Let's see. Some of the things we're kind of missing, so I don't know. Somebody said that's okay. Okay, so I'm gonna go, let's see, in order here. Let's see. We have Nikki and Beads from the US saying hello, everyone. Cherno Cisse is in the chat. He's always a faithful watcher. Thank you, Mr. Cisse. He said, how is the business going?
Good.
Okay. Let's see. This one lady said, I'm afraid of bees too. Okay. Let's see here. They're laughing at me in the chat. She said, not funny, bees. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Justine is in the chat.
Okay.
Thank you, Justine. She's faithful too. She said good morning to Cherno too. Let's see. Papa Cheesy says shalom, melanated family, blessings, Bermuda in the house, family, great vibration. True that. Give thanks to the Most High and our ancestors. Story, one love, know thyself. Ashe, ashe. Okay. It looks like such a beautiful mosque in Ganjur.
Yeah.
Cherno said he's going to take us to see that mosque. I want to see that.
We will go there. We will go there.
Okay.
And, you know, you see the historical thing there. It's beautiful.
Okay. Yes. Let's see. Okay. Someone mentioned your name, the name Cherno. The truth, it's very spiritual and are very visionary people.
Yeah.
Well, that explains some things.
Definitely.
Yeah. Her regalness says, bless our family. Humble King is teaching and preaching. Cherno has a true love for Africa and the children of the motherland. I agree. Which is why we are a part of Motherland. So you all, thank you so much for joining us today, and we will be back same time, different place, because I don't like these bees. Yeah, we're close to the ocean. That's the first time that's happened since I've been here.
Oh, yeah?
Like, yeah. So and I put the same stuff on every day.
Every
So
time.
yeah, so I don't understand what's going on. But anyway, thank you all.
I would say that it's a welcoming too from the bees.
I don't know.
The bees is part of welcoming. So.
Yeah, I don't know, but he was right. They didn't sting me, and you all don't know. But here at my ankle, it's been one off and on, and that's why every once in a while you see me looking down, and it's one over here in my purse. So I'm gonna let Cherno get it out. But anyway, you all, thank you so much for joining us. Please go to Mama Land Properties Gambia YouTube channel and subscribe and put the alert button and look at our videos that are on there, and look for the upcoming lives where the guys will be sharing the different properties that are available and answering whatever questions you have. So anyway, guys, thanks again for sitting with us, and until next time, have a great week.
Thank you.
Thank you. Let's see. Oh, I do want to read this last one. This is someone we're working with. She said, Mama Land Properties is an honest and trustworthy business. Get in touch with them. You will not go wrong. Mama Land Properties has your best interest at hand. Thank you, sister.
you.
I'm so glad. She wrote something else. She said, I love me some Awa and Amadi. They are so awesome, beautiful spirits, and a powerful couple. I really look up to these guys. Love y'all to the moon and back. Oh, Ileana. Thank you, Ileana. She's so sweet. You all, I'm not going to read everyone, but I just saw that and I wanted to read that real quick. So thank you all so much. And we will see you next Sunday, same time, different place. Okay.